Hey everyone, welcome back to Bible Study with Hannah. It is the morning for me, Monday morning. You can hear all the loud bugs right now, and that's because I am on a walk. And sometimes during the morning I like to walk with the dogs and read a little devotion. And I really wanted to share this one with you guys today. It's so good. It's so good. And it even has to do with the study that I've been working for. More long form study. I've been working on it and it's going to come out this week. I've got Donna here with me and I'm a little more lo-fi today. I'm just on the iPad here in the woods. You can hear all those bugs. And this is such an awesome message, so I'm going to share it with you today. This is coming from a little book called Jesus Calling. And if you haven't heard of this, this lady, Sarah Young, she takes scriptures and she kind of writes a little passage based on these scriptures. So I really like it. Not everyone I like, but I'd say out of 365 days, most of them I love, and they're pretty spot on. And then, of course, I love to read the scriptures too. So let's check this out. This is really good, and it's gonna encourage all of us throughout our week. So this is for July 20th. And that's Donna panting there. It says, "Seek my face, and you will find all that you have longed for. The deepest yearnings of your heart are for intimacy with me." God. Not me. Just joking, guys. Says, "I know because I designed you to desire me." We were made for God. Do not feel guilty about taking time to be still in my presence. Don't feel guilty about it. You are simply responding to the tugs of divinity within you. I made you in my image, and I hid heaven in your heart. Your yearning for me is a form of homesickness, longing for your true home in heaven. Do not be afraid to be different from other people. The path I have called you to travel is exquisitely right for you. The more closely you follow my leading, I know those bugs are getting loud. The more closely you follow my leading, the more fully I can develop your gifts. To follow me wholeheartedly, you must relinquish your desire to please other people. However, your closeness to me will bless others by enabling you to shine brightly in this dark world. Wow. Wow. So good. So good. And it even goes on point with some of the things we've been talking about. You know, how God has placed eternity in our hearts, and, you know, we need to seek Him within ourselves and find that love for ourselves. And we're not going to, be satisfied with everything in the outside world. God is inside our own hearts, and we've got to spend time with Him. And when we spend time seeking His face, right, as it says, seek my face, and you will find all that you have longed for. You seek His face, and you will find Him. And when you find Him and you communicate with Him in your heart, that enables you to bless others because you're now shining brightly. You have the love of God within your heart, and you can now give it out. You can't give something away that you don't have, right? And so if you don't have love, go inside your heart, find that love of God. Then you'll have it, and you can give it away. And let me tell you, you already have it. You already have it. It's all around you. It's in you. And it's just a matter of becoming more and more aware with it. And how do we become more aware? we spend time. We spend time, right? How would you get to know your new boyfriend, you know? You go on dates with them and you hang out. And you can do the same thing with God, even if it's just a few minutes, you know? This is just a few minutes of my day here, and I'm going to go and do some other things, but this is so important. And it gets my my heart right and connects me with the love of God. So I'm going to read the scriptures that go with it. It's just three verses, so not very long here. The first one is Psalm 41, 1 through 2, and it says, no, 42, 1 through 2, it says, "As the deer pants for streams of water, so my soul pants for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When can I go and meet with God?" Wow. It's that yearning. Maybe you're stuck all day at work and you're just like, when can I go to sit and be with God? You can do it at any time, for any amount of time. And it says here, don't feel guilty about taking time to be still in my presence. All right, the next one is Psalm 34:5. It says, "Those who look to him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame." People who don't understand the forgiveness of God, you know, they can be like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You've never done anything wrong? And it's like, no, quite the opposite. I've done so many things wrong. Like, I've done so many things wrong. I mess up all the time. You know, my heart can be in a totally bad mood or a negative space. But I always come back. I come back to remembering who I am, which is a child of God. You know, God loves me and he's forgiven me. He already paid the price. He wanted relationship with me so badly that he made sure that I was covered by the atonement of the sacrifice of Jesus Christ. So, yeah, who do I think I am? I'm a child of God. And I do mess up. Which is why I can identify with every other single person out there and never become too righteous or holier than thou, because it's like, no, I am also a faulty human. But just like you, I also have God within me, and that cleanses me and brings me back, right? Just returning. Don't sink down. I mean, you can for a little bit, but come back. Just come back to God's love. Okay, Philippians 2:15. Oh, nice. And this section is called Shining as Stars. So that might be a good one to read later. That's in Philippians 2:12 is where that section starts, and we're going to read 2:15. It says, well, let's start at 14, because it starts the sentence. It says, "Do everything without complaining or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God, without fault, in a crooked and depraved generation, in which you shine like stars in the universe." Wow. So it's like, there's a lot of darkness in the world, right? A lot of people that are, you know, stewing in their darkness, you know, a crooked and depraved generation. I feel that, right? Don't you kind of feel that? And it's like, the instructions here, I love it, is do everything without complaining or arguing. It's like, at the very least, just try to not complain or argue with people. You know, like, that's one simple way to shine your light, is to just not participate in the negativity of others. And keep that smile on your face, you know. I'm not saying be fake. You should always speak up, and you shouldn't hold things back necessarily, you know. But have some tact. And it's like those simple things will help you to shine your light and just be a bright light to the world. Hey, what's different about that person? Everyone else is a super complainer, but this person, like, keeps the peace and, you know, seems to not be bothered by all these other things. And that's one simple way to shine your light. So awesome. That was really good. I hope you guys are encouraged. Spend time today connecting with God. Maybe it was here in this video. So now, before you go to the next video, maybe just hit pause and, you know, spend like a minute, literally 60 seconds, just taking deep breaths and feeling gratitude in your heart and really feel how it feels in your body as you start to be still and to rest in those feelings and in the presence of God. Know that you are so, so loved today. So, love you guys. Bye.